hello. Welcome. This is Low Sensory Adaptive Yoga at Mind Body Solution. I'm Audrey. We're a few days after the US elections. Personally, I'm in France, but everything's connected, as you well know. So I'm also being affected. There's a lot of emotions running around, a lot of uncertainty, and so I thought today we'll do grounding practice and trying to balance our nervous system. So as usual, we'll do a centering, some slow movement, and then we'll go straight into restorative. Well, we do a little bit of pranayama. Yeah, so hopefully that sounds good to you all. So if you'd like to start seated, or you can already be lying down, really today find a comfortable place to practice. So make sure you have your pillows, your blankets, your stuffies, your furry friends, anything that will bring you a sense of joy, sense of stability, sense of comfort. Knowing that if you start seated, you can go lying down. If you go lying down, you can go seated. You can also be moving, rolling around, adding already some movements. Everything is fine. Give yourself permission to do what you like. So maybe your eyes are closed, or you're finding a soft gaze. If you're finding a soft gaze, maybe you're looking outside. If you're in New Mexico, maybe you're looking at a beautiful glittering snow. If you're like me, then you can see some trees. Anything, that might bring you a sense of joy. So if your eyes are closed, maybe you're seeing an image of a beautiful tree or that glittering snow. Or maybe you prefer a big warm sun. And then staying with that image for a little bit as we arrive here in this practice, here all together in this community, feeling the support of that community today, really leaning into that, of that goodwill, that support, of that permission that we all give each other to be ourselves with our emotions, with our thoughts that, sometimes we may not always want all of this in our lives. But today it's okay. You can lay it down for the care of the community, the care of the earth, the care of the sun. So arriving here in our home, this body, maybe noticing the breath as it comes in and out. Noticing any body sensations. Noticing the support of the seat, the floor, the bed. And allowing that support to fully support you, to do its job, so that you don't have any effort to do right now. And so taking in all this information, checking in with yourself, checking your energy, seeing how you are. taking how you are with a sense of curiosity, away from the narratives of good or bad, right and wrong. Maybe more connecting with what you know to be true. With what you know to be true as an anchor. For you to find that stability, that balance, that support that you can hold on to. So it is true that your seat is supporting you, that the earth is holding you, that this community, all of us here, are caring for you, about you. And that whatever happens, the sun will rise again tomorrow. And again, and again, and again, for years to come. What else do you know to be true? Noticing your breath, noticing what your experience is right now. And stay here for a little bit longer, or if you'd like to start moving very gently, following that breath that you've been paying attention to, then add some slow movement, gentle movement. Maybe taking a big stretch. Do some side bends. Maybe starting with some neck rolls, or roll of the shoulders. Find your own flow here, your own pace. For once, nobody's telling you what to do. Just following your own heart, your own breath, finding your own balance. So that's powerful too, so that you can come back to it anytime you want. You know what to do. All that knowledge, all the learning that as our teachers here, we share sometimes, but you all know already. You've got it all within to access anytime you need. Maybe I'm just here to remind you. So again, big stretch, eye rolls, why not? been doing a lot of that these few days. Shoulder rolls, neck rolls, twists, maybe a little shake, a little sway, rocking side to side. Just give you a few options if you don't really want to think. It doesn't have to look like asana. It can look like anything you like, as long as it brings some comfort, some calm energy, removing some stagnant energy from the body. As long as you're present, paying attention to the experience, then it's good. Gonna do some cat and cow. Releasing any tension, especially when you're in cat. Arch, rounding the back. And then taking in some new energy with a big inhale as I go into cow. We'll be there for another minute. And then we go into restorative shape. So you can go already there if you are ready. Also make sure you listen to your body if you need a bit of water, or even if you need to go to the loo, if you need to do any sort of different movements, just listen to this and honor as best as you can. It also helps with, managing our emotions, our thoughts, when we pay attention to our bodies. So finishing with our movements, or you can very well stay with movements, and then we go into restorative practice. So you can go into Shavasana. If you're lying down, you can lie on your back, on the sides, any sides, or on the belly. If you are seated, please bring some support for your neck and your spine and your head. You can place a bolster underneath your knees or to elevate the feet. You can also go into forward fold, child's pose, butterfly pose, legs up the wall, any pose that sounds good to you today. You can choose one and then do another later. We'll be there for at least 15 minutes. So please make sure that you are comfortable. Give yourself permission to find that comfort. Give yourself permission to care for yourself. It also helps to do this. When we do this for ourselves, we are less exhausted to show up for others, to show up for communities, to show up for people who really, really need us right now. And for the planet and all beings. So it is not selfish. It is not being self-centered or escaping anything. We are looking after ourselves, for ourselves, and for all beings. So taking your time as well for that. We're going to do a little bit of pranayama, samavriti. So while you're getting ready, I'll just explain a little bit about what that is. So samavriti is equal parts breathing. So meaning the inhale and the exhale are the same length. If you like, you can also add a pause in between the inhale and the exhales. Doesn't have to be the same length, especially if you start feeling anxious, if you are pregnant, or if you have any heart ailments or low blood pressure. I would not do the breath holds. So when you're ready, start noticing your breath just as it is now, with no influence, with only observing the quality of our breath, the pace, the temperature, the movement it creates in your body. Maybe the belly is expanding as you inhale, and bringing in that gorgeous energy. And as you exhale, the full, the spaciousness that it creates, the release. Just noticing how your breath is right now. And then when you're ready, I'm going to start counting. You do not have to follow that pace. The counting is not important. What's important is the experience, the intention of bringing our breath to be of equal length, the inhale and the exhale. So start by exhaling completely. And with your next inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Continue on your own for a few breaths. Noticing how it feels. Taking all your attention to your breath. Nothing else exists in this moment but your breath. And then I'm going to start counting again, but adding one more beat. And again, follow your own pace if this one doesn't work for you. So with your next exhale, and we start on the inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, doing this on your own, finding that balance. Finding that balance of your inhale and your exhales as best as you can. Finding a deeper, softer inhale and exhale. And then I'm going to count one more time, adding an extra count. But again, do what you want with that. You don't have to follow me. So with your next exhale, release all the air from our body. And we start on the inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2. And again on your own. Continue to focus on your breath, finding that balance between the inhale and the exhales. I'm going to read the Buddha's discourse on goodwill, the Sutta Nipata. I hope you find this joyful and supportive. May all beings be filled with joy and peace. May all beings everywhere, the strong and the weak, the great and the small, the mean and the powerful, the short and the long, the subtle and the gross. May all beings everywhere, seen and unseen, dwelling far off or nearby, being or waiting to become, may all be filled with lasting joy. Let no one deceive another. Let no one anywhere despise another. Let no one out of anger or resentment wish suffering on anyone at all. Just as a mother with her own life protects her child, her only child, from harm, so within yourself let grow a boundless love for all creatures. Let your love flow outward through the universe to its height, its depth, its broad extent, a limitless love without hatred or enmity. Then, as you stand or walk, sit or lie down, as long as you are awake, strive for this with a one-pointed mind. Your life will bring heaven to earth. Your life will bring heaven to earth. Continue with your breath. Inhaling goodwill, exhaling goodwill. As your life is bringing heaven to earth. Inhaling limitless love, exhaling limitless love as you are bringing heaven to earth. Inhaling lasting joy, exhaling lasting joy as your life will bring heaven to earth. Releasing any influence on your breath, coming back to your natural breath. Maybe taking a moment to notice what is your experience in your body mind right now. And then taking a moment to focus your attention on your heart center. You may place your hands on top of each other, on top of the heart, or an Anjali Mudra, prayer pose. Thumbs against your lifted heart. Taking a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for ourselves, for showing up just as we are. Acknowledging the effort that it takes. Gratitude for the earth, for holding us and nurturing us. and all the ancestors and indigenous stewards of this land would protect it and will keep on protecting this earth, our only home. Gratitude for these sacred practices of yoga indigenous to South Asia, and our teachers, teachers, and all practitioners before us who have protected these practices so that we can still benefit from them today. Gratitude for this community, for bringing us all together, for the wisdom, the laughter, the support. Maybe adding a moment for you to add your own gratitude messages. And to serve this intention, I offer a blessing of metta, loving kindness, which you may join or listen. May all beings everywhere and with no limits, including ourselves, be happy, be well, and be at ease. May all beings be safe and free from harm and suffering. May all beings be at peace. May all beings be free and liberated. Bringing some gentle movement back into the body, maybe blinking the eyes open, taking your time to come back into your space. So if you have the time and space to stay where you are and continue to practice, then please do so. Otherwise, just coming back very gently. And thank you so much. Thank you for joining today. I appreciate the effort that it takes. Continue, please, to show up for yourself and for your communities, for all the marginalized people on this earth. May we bring more kindness to this world. Thank you.